we on.
We on. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Let's Be Real. I'm Joe Mambu.
My people, my people. This is my boy Big Sherm. I'm here for you, my people. And
Yeah,
we
what's
have
up?
what? And we have once again, by popular demand, brother AK.
Woody whoop.
What up, what up, what up, fellas? Once again, joining y'all, know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Let's get to it, baby. We got a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys. So this is episode 146, and this episode is Stop Playing with My Name. You know what I mean? If you don't know where
Stop
that's from a Birdman
I,
interview
that's
with the
good. That's good,
Breakfast
Joe.
Club.
That's good.
Stop playing with my name. Okay, so this is in reference to we're gonna talk a little bit about we got a lot of football today, but we're gonna talk a little bit about Russell Westbrook because it's been like an ongoing thing, and I know we touched on it kind of in previous episodes, but this is specifically about the Westbrick name. There's been a lot of criticism about Westbrook this season, especially because the spotlight is on him being the Los Angeles Laker. But you got to understand, you're getting triple doubles. Listen, the spotlight's gonna be on you. We understand you got beautiful kids. We understand you got a beautiful wife. But you know what? The fans don't give a fuck. And when you wearing that purple and gold armor, because that's what's supposed to be, it's supposed to be armor, right? The other leagues, the other teams is jerseys. If you wearing a Laker jersey, it's purple and gold armor.
Heard you.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta perform, right? And the expectation is championship, right? Westbrook's been playing pretty abysmal, and because of his, his location now, he's getting the Westbrook moniker a lot, and that's something that Skip Bayless touched on years ago, man. Yeah, Skip Bayless been calling Westbrick for easily like 5-6 years. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
probably more than that.
Yeah, maybe like 2012. So maybe like 2013, maybe, right?
It's almost 10 years.
Yeah. But you got a couple people that came to his defense. One of the faces of the league, if not the face of the league, and Steph Curry, right? Came to his defense. And then you have Magic Johnson coming to his defense. Magic got some slack because just maybe like a couple weeks ago, if even weeks ago, he was on not NBA Countdown, but he was doing some sideline reporting along with Stephen A. Smith and Mike Wilbon, and he called him Westbrick. He threw it in there. So Twitter kind of came at Magic Johnson, was like, "Hey man, hell of a player, man, but as as an organization guy, because they always gonna get on him for that because he quit.
Yeah.
He did quit. Twitter ripped him a new one. Was calling it fake love and whatnot. But what do you guys think about this? Or how do you guys just feel about this whole Westbrook situation that's going on, and how can it be rectified?
AK go first.
Copy. So, as a fan of Westbrook, like I like Brody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love Brody, but now it's getting to, he's taking it. It's really getting to his head. Mm-hmm. It's affecting him, his gameplay. Y'all saw the alley-oop, the fake in practice when he tried to throw an alley them, he threw it over the backboard.
He never second guessed himself, man. And there's a lot of second guessing now.
His head ain't even there no more. Like it's troubling him. And I watched that post-game interview. It looked like he was holding back tears.
Because he's talking about his son Noah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day though, you gotta play better ball. This is the business you in. You get paid millions of dollars to perform. You know what I'm saying? I know it's to him, it's just a game, But this is what you get praised. Everybody praising you with when you got Mr. Triple Double.
Yeah.
You took the praises. Now you're having a bad stint. And then, you want everybody to feel bad for you, bro. Just play better ball at the end of the day.
So I would say in any aspect of this whole Westbrook thing, do you actually feel bad for him?
From a scale, probably like 25%.
Okay.
25,
so quarter, 25. That ain't bad.
Yeah,
all right, Big Sherman, what about you, man?
First and foremost, as I do on this show all the time, I talk within the lines. When you start talking about people's wife, children, and all this other stuff, that's where I separate it from. I do this. I mean, I joke. I do a lot of stuff. I say F thing all the time. But when it comes to family and children, I don't touch it.
Yeah.
There's no need for me to touch it. I keep it within the lines.
Yeah.
And anybody threatening this man's wife and children should be ashamed of themselves
Yeah.
because they have nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with his basketball whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's from that one side. On the, hey, you can say it all you want, but Joe, how would you want somebody you playing basketball and someone threatening your family?
Say that again.
Because of you playing bad.
I obviously I wouldn't like it. And because it's like they're attacking his family. Like he came in, like he talked about in the interview. He can't even his family can't come to games. His son Noah Westbrook is really proud of his name. Talked about, what Akeem was talking about a little bit during that press conference, where Noah is just proud to write his name everywhere because he's a Westbrook. His dad is a Hall of Famer. No matter much shit as people may talk about Westbrook, the league knows, right? But I think where from 0 to like 10, how much I care that Westbrook is upset about specifically about the Westbrick, because that's what he's talking about, right?
But wait a minute now. It's a trickle-down effect now because it's going to affect his kids too now. I know it's part of the whole deal of being a celebrity. We get it. But it should not be affecting the children. That's all I'm saying, or his wife, because they don't have nothing to do with it.
So this is what I will say, right? Bronny Jr. We talked about him last week,
right?
Bronny and Bryce is getting ire every time they step on the court. I mean, Noah and his twin sisters, they are younger. I think like 4 or 7. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think Noah's like 4. I think Noah's the oldest. But so maybe 4 and 3. Sorry. Listen, it's just the Westbrook name is just clever, right? It's and I think he's being a little sensitive. So for me, 0 to 10, I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like it's affected his kids, right? But he's a public Westbrook is a public figure, right? And I get it, his kids are young, so it's a little different than Bronny and Bryce, right? But I guarantee when LeBron was first in Cleveland, his kids had to deal with that.
True.
And we never heard shit. Right? All of a sudden, you have these triple doubles, and it makes you legendary because, right? That's like the narration. You can see it, right? Like, oh, okay, he's gonna get these triple doubles. He may never be a champion. He may be erratic, but damn, you could get a triple double out of Westbrook, right? The problem now is that you're wearing the purple and gold armor. We don't care, right? Westbrick, whatever people is calling him. Listen, you gotta deal with it. You're a public figure. You're making $44 million a year. You're making $47 million next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like you can't come. Listen, I'll tell you one thing, and I'll let you interject real quick. Let me say this one thing. You know the difference between him and Kyrie? Him and Kyrie, right? They're most about, basketball is just a game. I'm about my family. But you know what Kyrie does when he steps on the court? He performs. He performs. And
it's real talk. It's real talk.
Yeah, and the problem is Westbrook is a stubborn, hard-nosed individual. There's reports he won't take help from Phil Handy, who's one of the best assistant coaches in the league, right? He's not playing defense. He hasn't played defense in a very long time. This is why Frank Vogel considers,
benching him.
Yeah, benching him. You know what I'm saying? So my thing with the Westbrick name, I get it. Like people gonna call Noah and his sisters Westbrick, your wife and your father Westbrick. All that is a clever name. If you don't want those problems, guess what you got to do as a man, right? Because it's about accountability. And Westbrook is mad at people calling him Westbrick. But my man, you're shooting 28.4% from three point, right? You're 56% in the restricted area as a guard. Nigga, son, you want to change the narrative? Go off. I don't care if Noah or your daughters or your wife is dealing with it. They're dealing with it because you are having a horrible season under the Hollywood lights. If you don't want that, get traded with most likely it seems like he will next season.
Again.
But just play better. Play like he said, yo, we out the playoffs, yeah. Listen, use that as motivation. If somebody's calling me, something because of my last name, I'm using that as motivation because it means shit not only to my family, but to me. Fuck my family. It means shit to me. So you're not going to play. You're going to stop playing with my name. All right, you're going to stop playing with my name.
Before we get into the next topic, on the playing side, as you said so truthfully, Westbrook hasn't been doing good this season at all. And the Westbrook thing, I like you said, we've been hearing it for many a year. Yes. Many a year. But I've always said, people want Westbrook to win. That's the whole thing. People want him to win.
Yes, I do. I want Westbrook to win.
Right. You want Westbrook to win, but to your point, he can't be nonchalant with the media talking about, oh, I'm good, whatever. Because as you said, when you wear the purple and gold, it comes with a different stature. Everybody know this.
We got what? 18 of them shits? Come on,
17,
bro.
17.
Yeah, 17. Listen, bro.
17 championships.
We don't care about a triple-double. Right. We got 17 of them. We got 17 championships, bro. Listen, just play better. That's it. I'm a huge Westbrook guy. I love me some Russell Westbrook. I used to argue that he was better than Steph Curry.
And I told you he was wrong.
I was wrong.
I told you he was wrong.
I was wrong. But we not about to. I'm not about to sit up here and feel sympathy for this nigga. I mean, for this dude. I'm sorry.
Listen. You got love for Westbrook. That's you want to do about that.
And if you a Mamba guy,
yeah,
I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't care what your family going through. Your family won't go through that if you play better. That's it. Your family will not go through it if you put the ball in the bucket. You don't see people talking about Kyrie family. We could talk about Kyrie is weird. The earth is flat. You know what I'm saying? He believes in Greek gods, whatever. Thor is real. That nigga, when he steps in between those lines, the lights is on and he is performing.
Oh.
So you can never call shit on Kyrie. Kyrie is what we used to call Carmelo Anthony, a walking bucket. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook just need to play better. That's it.
End it right there, bro. Let's get to the next.
All right, go ahead, man. So the next thing we want to talk about is let's talk about this Calvin Ridley thing, man. What is going on? What's going on, man?
That shit deep right there.
Yo.
My goodness.
So my man, he's not playing football. He got some extra time on his hand, a little fan duel, some sports betting. My man decides to bet. And he's not playing. So I get that. But you cannot be betting in parlays.
You gotta be in it to win it. You gotta be in it to win it, baby. You gotta be in it to win it.
He's betting on games, B. He's betting on games that includes his Atlanta Falcons. Now,
first of all, he's not. Wait, hold on. First of all, he ain't smart better than he's betting on the Falcons. He should know better.
Listen,
he's not a smart better in that regard anyway.
I don't know if it's pride or foolishness, but I don't know why he betting on the Falcons. He's betting parlays, so you got some teams, you got your lineup. But first of all, he's already took a year off because he said he had to take a year off for mental health issues, and I understand that. But then while he's off, he's betting on these parlays that includes his team, man. And now, he's bet. I think the bets were estimated at like 3,500 altogether. No. So there was details that he betted like overall was like 3,500.
Damn.
Right. Yeah. And so obviously
he's looking for a lick right there,
Falcons game. But the winnings, if he was to win, totals 150 grand, right? If he wins, this is a Calvin Ridley, who's one of the really good receivers in the NFL, really good young receivers in the NFL, who is slated to make $11 million. Now he's suspended for the season,
definitely.
So the 11 mils off the books for the Atlanta Falcons in the 2022 season. It will be back on the books in the 2023 season, but you basically, as a player, you can win $150,000 in your combined bets, right? That was reported, but you have an $11 million salary.
It's not a smart better. That's all.
Why? And then you could bet.
It's not a smart better. Like, come on.
You know
What are you talking about?
That's a little weird, man. And so, I mean, how do I mean you could bet on he could bet on the NBA, right?
Yeah.
That is allowed.
Okay.
He could bet on other sports, which is allowed, but why bet on your own sport, right? Like, I'm not a gambling man, so I mean, if you guys can school me a little bit, yeah, I know that. I know that ain't right. I ain't a gambler, but I know that ain't right.
He ain't smart then, because I wouldn't bet on the goddamn Falcons with Matt Ryan as my quarterback.
Listen.
Hell no. I don't care how much yards he threw for, 55,000 yards or whatever the case may be. He's the NFC Philip Rivers. That's basically what we're looking at.
Okay. My ass. Okay, I like that. That's a hot take.
My ass.
Philip Rivers over there like, stop playing with my knife.
Oh, please. Don't worry about it. Calvin Ridley, listen, in Madden, they have it all wrong because they gave Calvin Ridley the gambler icon. And it was hey.
Oh,
and listen.
That's hilarious. I gotta double check that. I never even peeped that. And I'm heavy on Madden.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry. When this is over, I'm going to show you how they got it wrong because they have Aaron Rodgers as the gambler, and this guy is the true gambler. And there's like a little under one that's called Slot-O-Matic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's perfect. They got it wrong. The EA Raiders got it all wrong from the beginning.
Yeah.
Now let me say this: P. Rose got banned for life for baseball because he bet on baseball, and you're not supposed to do it. If you know you're not supposed to do it, you're not supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what you tell me. If the rule's there, you got to abide by the rule. I know everybody says, "Oh, short me," but it's betting. You got to abide by the rule. Why would you even do that? Why would you even put your money on the line like that?
Like I said, you could bet on other sports. You just can't bet on your sport. And, I know a lot of these NFL guys, they got ties to the NBA. So it's like, listen, man, just bet in that sport. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. You sacrifice $11 million for $150,000 payout if you was to win.
He's not a smart bettor.
Do the math.
Just say that.
Yeah.
It's not smart.
Man. Yeah, I don't know.
And he must have betted a whole bunch of favorites. Like, why are you gonna do that for? You gotta get some underdogs in there.
I can't even understand it. Like, this shit don't even make sense, man. And to even have an account, because you doing it online, you're registering Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
And placing bets. You don't got family members, bro. You don't got a cousin.
You ain't got a cousin with a different last name.
Nah, you can't do it like that. Don't do it like that. That's even worse.
My man was saying,
you gotta be smart at least.
My man signed up for Calvin for FanDuel like Calvin Ridley. You know how they're doing Madden / wide receiver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and thinking like because you're out and you're not playing, that you could just go ahead and bet. Like, listen, man, there's other sports you could bet on. You know what I mean? You didn't have to bet on your own sport. And Roger Goodell was basically like, listen, man, the NFL is dealing with a lot of stuff right now, right? They're dealing with discrimination. Go ahead, Sherm. Go ahead.
It's to your point. They care more about freaking gambling and all this stuff than domestic violence or what's going on with social justice. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Listen,
come on.
Greg Hardy had a job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and last night and the other night he got his ass knocked out and he's looking for another set of work now.
Oh, he lost?
Yeah.
He's all right in the UFC though. He's not bad.
Oh, he
won
Hardy?
2 fights.
Yeah.
He won 2 fights and then successfully got his ass beat 3 more times.
Listen, child.
All of them bad. All of them bad.
Listen, I don't know, man. I just don't understand the Ridley situation, man. Like Ox said, man, you could get a family member. You know what I'm saying?
You get much family members in it, bro.
How many cousins we got? Come on, man. Let's be real.
Come on, bro.
We got a shit ton of cousins, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you wildin', fam. Like, you just had extra time on your hand. You could have went fly fishing or ice fishing or something.
Fly fishing.
You know what I'm
Fly fishing.
Take your old lady up to the mountains and chill in the cabin, whatever. My man said, no, I'm going to sign up for FanDuel. It's Calvin Ridley. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons and make these bets, man.
Wow.
And I'm like, bro, you got to do better, man. You got to do better.
1,500? Damn.
Son, it was crazy.
You got to put more money on that, baby. You got to go in the millions.
But you listen. You realize the Falcons ain't trade him yet.
They're not going to trade him, bro.
He's still young. Still really good receiver.
They had a report. The Eagles were this close to acquiring him.
Nah, man, you lying, man. You just an Eagles fan, man. You lying, man.
We was this close.
You grandstanding now.
I'm telling you, man.
You grandstanding.
I be looking up all the inside info, man. We was this close.
Yo, I'm gonna go to the Eagles game and I'm gonna see Ox sideline reporter. I'm gonna be like, what?
I know that dude. I know
that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so let's continue with the NFL, right? There's been, a QB carousel that's going on. The big drop was Russell Wilson going to the Denver Broncos, right?
Finally.
Sierra was like, honey, I can't do Seattle no more. It rains too much. You know what I'm saying? We got to get out of here. At least Denver, weed is legal. We can start something over there.
It ain't even about that. Hey, listen.
It was Sierra, man. It was Sierra, bro. Sierra was like, listen, I can't do it no more. Russ was like, you know what, man? I got to get my lady out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got to get out of here. So Russell dropped, right? And I learned from Og also, whatever, the Commanders got Carson Wentz, who's a 2017 candidate for MVP before he got injured. You know what I mean? He didn't get it right in Indy with Frank Wright, who was the coach who kind of put him on the map during that MVP caliber season.
And had to apologize to Jim Irsay for wasting friggin' draft picks on this fucking guy.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, man. Frank Wright, he looking bad. He's looking bad, man.
He got one season left, and if he don't do shit, it's over.
Yeah.
Let me show y'all something, man. What should I had this for a while, man. What should I do with this shit, man? I don't even know what to do with it.
No. Hey, don't burn it. Don't burn it. Don't be one of those people.
Don't do it.
Don't burn.
Don't be one of those people.
I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it, man. But it got to get out the house at some point.
Send that shit to Carson Wentz, man.
No, that's a bad memory. Don't do it.
Yo.
Listen.
That's a bad memory. Don't do it.
Oh my God, bro.
Jeez. But let me speak on the carousel for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
For Russell, this is the best thing that could have happened to him. Because Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks for about 5 years now have been fucking this man over with offensive linemen, below average offensive linemen. That's how his ass got injured in the game versus Seattle, but Aaron Donald got through that Swiss cheese offensive line and injured his finger. Crushing his streak, his consecutive game streak. Yeah. So I already knew what that was. Yeah. But for me, the Denver Broncos are in a very great position. If they can go get Von Miller back and pair back up with Brandon Chubb, and you have Patrick Surtain Jr. on the outside, you got something good. And sign me up for Mahomes versus Wilson 2 times a year. I want it.
I thought you were talking about AFC Championship game. I was like, no, I still got one to see Joe.
That whole NFC is loaded. That division is loaded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And okay, let me ask you a question. Because a lot of people think Jimmy G, for some reason, Jimmy G has been brought as his savior of some reason. And I'm like, am I bugging? Jimmy G is the savior of what? What are your thoughts on that?
Savior of who?
Jimmy G.
I want to hear from you.
Jimmy G ain't great, right? He'll fold into maybe the key moments, the clutch moments, but if you check it's just about, think about it. Everybody look at analytics too. Mm-hmm. His win percentage is very high, bro.
Yo, it's up there with the legends.
Why is that? You know why is that? No, get fuck that. That's bullshit. The team, know what it is.
Maybe the team is a well-coached team or whatever, but the guy plays a serviceable game.
Yeah.
He's
a game manager.
Yeah,
right?
He's a decent game manager.
Listen, he's a game manager, right? And he is allowed to throw the ball what? When guys are throwing the ball 30, 40 times a game, Jimmy G will give you like what, 15 to 20?
Right.
And he's gonna throw 2 picks.
Well, that's kind of bad if you're only throwing the ball 2 times.
He's gonna throw 2 picks. What do you mean?
Listen. So who's Jimmy G being the savior of? Because now the 49ers.
I'm here about
even though, listen, man, he beat Aaron and
Joe,
man. He beat Aaron Rodgers. You know that's my guy, son. You know what I'm saying?
Got to, bro. That's it. Yo, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro. I don't know how,
bro. Listen, all I gotta say, y'all talk bad about Jimmy G, but Jimmy G beat the immunizer. You know what I'm saying?
The immunizer.
He beat that guy. He beat that guy.
Let me repeat to you again what happened in the game in Green Bay.
You remember?
Oh, no, I don't, because I gotta repeat that every motherfucking time.
Go ahead, Sherm, say less.
Say less, but I'm gonna say a lot. Now, it's the third, fourth quarter, I believe.
Yeah.
The 49ers are driving down the field. Jimmy G is looking okay. Debo Samuel's doing his thing. Brandon Ayuk doing his thing. Yeah. Now they're in the red zone. George Kittle. Now, I think it's like second or third down. They're in the red zone. George Kittle is in the end zone already, as I see the replay later on.
Yeah.
He's open. Jimmy G is looking. He doesn't see him. Kittle runs across the field, and Jimmy G's still not holding the ball, while Jaire Alexander is getting time to catch up to the ball.
Yeah.
So by the time Jimmy G throws the ball to Kittle, it's intercepted by Jaire Alexander. And when you look at the replay, freaking Kittle was open for like 5 yards across the field. And you didn't mean to tell me this fucking guy, this fucking porn star, is supposed to be a savior? When he's throwing interceptions?
Yo, he beat the immunizer.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He beat the fuck out of here, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, the boy, yo. And everybody keeps saying, oh, wait, hold on. Everybody keeps saying, oh, Aaron Rodgers didn't have to. He didn't have to throw a fucking touchdown. He did what he had to do, was ball control football. That's all you need.
Let me ask you a question.
It's Jimmy G.
Let me ask you a question. Is Jimmy G, who's better, Jimmy G or Carson Wentz at this point?
Jesus Christ. I don't want none of them. I don't want none of them.
I'm going to go with Jimmy G, man. I'm going to go with Jimmy G, man.
I'm taking Jimmy G, son.
I'm taking Jimmy G, man. All right,
so actually, okay.
Yeah, so obviously the two dominoes that fell, right, in the QB carousel. And Aaron Rodgers, he signed back for a 4-year, $200 million deal. That means more MVPs, no Super Bowl ring, right? Russell Wilson's in the Denver Broncos, right? But the big one no one's talking about is my man over there in Houston, Texas. Not for much longer, is in Deshaun Watson. How do you feel about that? The criminal charges was dropped. He still has to deal with the 22 civil suit cases. But as a GM, are you picking him up? I'm going to let you go first.
I'm taking Deshaun Watson, man. I'm sorry. I love Jalen Hurts, man. I love Jalen Hurts. He's good. But Deshaun Watson is a proven quarterback, man. Like,
there's a lot of bias in your answer.
Yeah, no. I follow a lot of the league. They don't. Some of them they don't want him. You know what I mean? But
right.
He's a proven top tier quarterback. If he's in the league, he's top. He's definitely in top 10, arguably top 5. You know what I'm saying? He has the whole package, bro. Like, why would you not take him? His off the field issues. So granted, he's got like about how many cases?
22.
So this means this is something he ain't accrued this in a year. This is something that he's been doing. So you know what I'm saying? It's not. It hasn't affected his on field play. So as long as that gets settled, I think he still will be a great serviceable quarterback.
What about you, Big Sean?
In this league, the NFL, talent will always reign supreme. Look at Antonio Brown.
Right.
Anywhere he went, his talent was there. They wanted him.
Yeah.
It's the same with Deshaun Watson. Now I don't know. I wasn't there, and I said, and we talked about on the show.
You wasn't in the massage room.
I was not there, my man. I was not there. I was not there. Yeah. But he was exonerated. He was exonerated from that. He still has the silver suit, but he was exonerated. So now teams will listen. If he's exonerated, he can go. I can name at least 10 teams that want him.
Oh yeah.
Seattle done traded Russell Wilson and got some picks back. Yeah. You have the Eagles, of course, who was in the race.
Yeah. You think the Eagles is gonna go off of Jalen Hurts? I don't think so, man. I think they kind of liking his leadership, man. You know what I'm saying? I know Deshaun is great, but Deshaun does come with distractions.
Right.
What other distraction besides this? Because this is the only distraction he has.
My man, is 22 of them.
I hear you. That's what I'm talking about. That's everything. That's the only distraction.
Besides that, yeah.
Besides that, he's been good. I had never heard anything bad about him until this.
Yeah.
So if you're going off that, but like, all right, if he's clear, what can we do? You're gonna have to give at least what 2-3 first round picks.
Yeah, well, the thing for Russell was 2 first-round picks.
Right.
So, Deshaun, I don't know if Deshaun is better than Russell, so it may be the same kind of deal. But listen, man.
2 first-round pick is good.
Yeah, 2 first-round picks. What Matt Stafford got traded for, like 3?
2. I think it was 2 first-round picks.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, on that note, because none of us really know.
Yes.
We're gonna end the episode on that. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions and comments,
thank you.
Hit us up on lbrstalk@gmail.com. That is lbrstalk@gmail.com.
We do answer.
And that's if you have any topics you want to discuss as well. There was a guy who, he did say something, but I didn't have time to look at it because I was tired. But I'm gonna look at it this week.
Come on, Joe.
Next week. Man, I want to thank you again for
thank you, brother. Thank you.
He's welcome, brother. To come
yes, brother.
Appreciate you.
Your football acumen is immense, and I know Big Sherm likes it because sometimes I could drop the ball on football. So we need your assistance.
Okay.
It's
okay. It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then you could also hit up the Facebook blog, the LBRS blog.
Instagram.
Instagram, where Big Sherm does a really great job of posting content in between episodes. And listen, that's another episode in the bag. You guys enjoy your Sunday. It will be a beautiful week for my New York.
Enjoy it, baby.
It will be a beautiful week. Do not get too drunk. Enjoy inside. If you see me hooping by Brooklyn Bridge Park, just say what up, because I'll be out there hooping a bunch this next week. All right.
Come on, Joe. I can't hold my 2 fingers up in this
enjoy your weekend. I mean, what's left of it, and that's another episode in the bag. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
That was good, man.
That was a good episode, right?
That's very good.
I know Lance going to come. He was like, I was talking over you.
Where the AK go?
AK, like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, he doesn't.
Nah, I'll tell you. Yeah.
How was that, man?
That was good. I was sitting in Miami here, but I was distracted.
Avery, I hear you. What's going on, brother?
How you get there, brother? Thank you. I listened to the experts.
Yo, he put some light on, man. And then he sat close to the ring light because before.
Yeah. Okay. Got you.
Just needed to fill up the screen.
Got you.